Dad, you're too reckless. Drop a bomb.
All right.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on? What is going on? All right. I'm here, man. I'm here. They said don't be late. I'm here. I don't know if you lot can hear me. Sound check. Am I too loud? I can turn it down. Let me know. On time settings. You know I'm not late on bro. I get blamed. Why do I get blamed? When I'm on my own, on time. When I'm with my boy Fleck, late.
You are an absolute disgrace.
Whose fault is it? I just want to know. David Lee, big up. Let me turn up the sound effects. Listen, we got to talk. We have to chat. There's a lot going on. Buzzing, Johnny one. Listen. Let's go. Let me shout out everyone anyway. Stoic Savage, Palmeiras, Ian Lowe, Stan the Man, Tame United. Here you go. What's that? Tishang. There you go. Keith Thomas, Ishak, Ziad, Doughboy J, Percy, David Lee, J Bully Don, N2 Feds, Adam, hold on, who's that? Hey, off the canvas. We don't want no Mason Mount. Get that guy out of here. Jungle Soldier, Mick, what, bro? Mental Health Podcast is inside. You know there's a mental health podcast because, oh, wow, he's not playing. Woo, didn't even expect that from the mental health community still. Hey, you know that's probably a new business that started when Man United started acting like jokers. All right, here we go. Just gonna read you a few things. Jesse Lingard, he says this. I don't know how you lot feel. Born and bred a red. Over the last few weeks, I've been emotional about leaving the club. That is family after 22 years. That's a long time. I've had so many special memories and moments I'll cherish forever. Man United will always remain in my heart. A massive thank you. Love you lots. Jay Lings. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. You know what, Jay Lings, we wish you well. We do wish you well. There you go. Bailly saying, Pogba gonna miss you. Pogba, big up to yourself. Let me see if there's a message from Pogba as well. There you go. Pogba says, I feel privileged to play for this club. Many beautiful moments and memories, but most importantly, the unconditional support from the fans.
You are an absolute...
I don't know if it was unconditional, but thank you. Listen, there were some fans that loved you unconditionally. You know, some other fans were like, bruv. Some of them, it was nuts. But we still, Pogba, you gave us the, what's that? Europa League, Carabao Cup, the J-Lo trophy. And we thank you for that. Jesse Lingard, yeah, you've been here for long still. You know what? Big up to both of you, man. It's the end of an era. I don't know how you lot are feeling about it. But let's read the news though and see what's going on. I'm just going to give you some more of what's basically happening in football with Man United. I'm just going to get straight into it right now. Jurrien Timber currently considers Man United as the club you'd like to join. We know that already. I told people, put the money down. If you got financial issues, don't put the money down. But I'm only really talking to the kids. And here we go. Eric Ten Hag and John Murtough will hope to previously successful working relationship with Ajax, and they helped. Wait, hold on. Let's go again. There you go. This is about the Frankie de Jong stuff. He's saying basically because he's worked with him in the past, and they should be able to find an agreement with Barcelona. Barcelona, yeah, have got financial woes. I believe, and I'm going to say it right now, I'm in the, what club? I'm in the 99% club. I think this guy's coming. 99%. And listen, people, I'm shameless. See if he don't come, I'll be like, oh, well. But I think he's coming. Barcelona can't turn down 80 million. They can't register no new players. They can't register a soul, bro. Listen, Barcelona can't even buy they can't even buy bibs. They can't buy bibs. They gotta sell the books. They can't even go into Sports Direct and get I don't know, 20 training bibs. It's nuts. If you want 20 training bibs, you gotta sell someone. You gotta sell Aubameyang for 20 training bibs, bruv. That's financial woes.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
I love financial fair play when it's on my side. Here you go, Harry Maguire's talking that talk. He's saying, listen, he knows next season's a big season. He said he doesn't care about, the criticism. He said him and his dad, his worst critics. I want to hear what his dad's been saying to him because his football's been shocking. Obviously, the bomb threats are getting too far. I think that's stating the obvious, to be honest. Anyone that says you're this dead that I want to bomb your house, you need to look at your life and say to yourself, you're really a problem. Your life's not correct. Anyway, is there any more news that you lot need to know about? We know about Timber. I'm happy. Timber wants to come. I'm hearing about us talking to Ruben Neves as well. How do you feel about that? Let me read this stuff though. I can't even see because I was reading tweets and stuff. Let me see what you lot are saying in the chat, in the dunya. Here we go. Hey, big man. Hey, big man KG. Jesse and Paul leaving is good for both parties. Good luck to them. Who's next? Do you think Rashid will leave under any circumstances? Let's start afresh. I'm all here for it. Wow. Hey, Johnny Depp got the peas. Whee. Pirates of the Caribbean. Wait, they're using the KG ball. All right, wicked. Well, listen, I want to know what you lot are thinking. This ain't going to be the longest of the longest show. He said KG Bridge. Come on, man. There ain't no bridges over here, bruv. It's just pure recklessness and insanity, bruv, and shameless antics, bruv. Big up to him, though. He's doing his thing. All right, let's go. I'm going to open up the lines. Listen, I don't know have they brought out the video about keep or sell. I wonder if they brought out the video. Let me check. United View. They brought it out. Let's have a look. Oh, it's out. You lot, let me know what you think about that as well. Let me know what you think about what we were saying. If you disagree, get involved. The link is in the chat. You know what to do. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Oh, the lines are open, people. Hit the link. Do your thing. Let's talk. Do you believe? Is there a new era? Are you happy about Pogba leaving? Jesse Lingard, do you want to wish them well? What are you saying to me right now? The floor's yours. Can you imagine if, no one comes, bruv? No, it's not going to be that. Yo, Hamza.
Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm back. There we go.
Hey, my brother. What's going on, bruv? How you doing? Again, straight into it. Pogba, how do you feel about it?
Happy.
Yeah? Oh, you're over the moon. Love that. Jesse, any words for Pogba? Listen, I've had an argument with Fleck, off camera. He was saying that Pogba's underwhelming, not world class, this, that, and the other. I was more of the argument that yes, he flattered to deceive in the Man United shirt, but it was the Man United that he came into. I believe wherever he goes, he'll be successful. He's successful before he got here, and he had the terrible years, the years that we all hate. Are you with me? So, what's your thoughts?
It's a bit controversial because we all don't doubt Paul Pogba's quality and his talent, we should say, but he hasn't been performing in the United shirt. We have to all accept that. He has done, the achievements that we've done, like under Jose and when we were playing well under Ole, when he was playing well. Like, it's a bit controversial because always Paul Pogba always gets injured mid-season, and then like when he gets back, he plays 2 games, 3 games well, and then dips back down into down form.
Yeah.
So it's a
You know what?
it's-
Let's not even waste time on Pogba. He's gone. We don't even need to talk about that anymore.
I'm happy he's gone. We need new faces. We need a
Yep.
new era.
Do
We
you
have
think we're gonna get Frankie De Jong? Do you think Ruben Neves will come in? How do you feel about a midfield with those two in it?
I don't think we're gonna get two. I think we're only gonna get one of them because we can't get two of them. Like, if you get two of them, then I would say that would be an unsuccessful window, because by getting the two of them, you spent nearly 80% of your transfer budget. And when you get Timber and you're trying to look for the striker, it's not gonna work out. And I think the idea of getting De Jong is, I was against it at the beginning, but when I come to thinking about it, like, it's a brilliant idea, because he needs someone that he needs that star player that that could help him in his new era. He needs this quality player that might in the midfield to build the team. He wants a leader. He wants a winner. He wants that type of player. I would be amazed if we don't get De Jong now, because he's the number one target.
He's the number one target, 100%.
If Eric Ten Hag get him, then that's on the board. So
I think I definitely feel, again, will it really be on the board if he doesn't want to come? But I think Barcelona are forcing his hand. The guy wants to stay at Barcelona. I'm shameless enough to say, I know you wanted to play there, but they don't want you no more. We got the door open. Come on down. I don't care that that's the situation. I'm not even embarrassed at the situation that we're in, because let's be honest, this is where we are right now. The club is not big enough at the moment to just expect people to leave a good situation and come to us on the back of a dream. Pogba came on the back of a dream. Nothing happened. So I know a lot of Man United fans are beating their chest, saying, hey, if he doesn't want us, why are we begging people to come, bro? Because that's the situation we're in right now. I love the fact that he's not coming for the money. He just wants to play for his football reasons. Will I start? When are you trying to get back into the Champions League? These are the questions that we need to answer. And I'm really happy with this stuff. I want to ask you another question. Do you believe that the club's going in a different direction? All the changes that they're making, can you get behind it? Or do you think you're not sure yet? Where are you at?
We're gonna have to back it anyway, don't we? Because like they are doing changes. There are a lot of different directions we're going through. Erik Ten Hag and John Murta doing a lot of different things in the club. Aside from the Ragnik sack, which hit me, because I thought that Ragnik was gonna be a crucial part of recruitment.
Yeah,
but apparently it didn't work out with the board, with Erik Ten Hag. So like we got to give them the benefit of the doubt, because they are doing changes. Like, factually, they are doing changes, and we're gonna have to back them, because like we can't afford another slip.
Yeah.
If they slip up again, then that's gonna be the end of the Glazers. And like we're gonna have to at least back this transfer window, back the manager, back the players that we have, and see how we're gonna go with the first season, because I have high expectations for what Erik Ten Hag is gonna do, and we have to keep it positive. We have to stay consistent with our support with the manager and the team.
Yeah. Let me just quickly read this quote. Let me read this super chat. Ian Lowe, big up to you. Timber quote: in the end, my gut feeling will be the deciding factor. Timber is for sure a reckless delegate, fam. Deciding his future on gut decisions and vibes. I love that. That's why we love him. Jurian is the man we need, bruv. It's going down. I'm shouting timber, fam. Listen, Hamza, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to get some other people on the show. Big up to yourself, bro. Always good seeing you. Peace. Let's go. Let me bring in CM, bruv. There you go. Yo, we're moving. Listen,
happening,
CM,
KG?
what one? Thank you for coming to watch me do stand-up comedy, bro. I appreciate that. You was in the
brilliant. It was brilliant, man. Enjoyed
right.
every bit of it.
I'm all right in it.
Hey, you're more than all right. I'll tell you that.
Man, do my thing still. Listen, KG's back out of retirement. Well, I wasn't really retired, but I wasn't really focusing on stand-up. I wasn't doing any live shows. That was like my first show, or my second show since COVID. And it felt great. It feels good to be back on stage. I've been writing more. So yeah, man, it was really great to have one of the Reckless delegates out in the crowd, man. I didn't even tell people. I didn't promote it because I was shook. But you was just there, fam. So big up to you. What we doing? Bro, the floor's yours. People were saying, I want to get into that keep or sell thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep Marshall, and I want to keep Marshall, Ahmad, Rashford.
Yes.
What are you saying on those three?
I think with those three, there's two different opinions you can take. Obviously, there's a new manager, and a lot of the time, us as fans are saying, give them a chance to see what they look like under the first season, to see if there are any developments as individual players, but also team players. And I feel like that may be the case.
Yeah.
Well, I also understand why people feel almost, heartbroken by these people of how they've let them down over the years. But I feel like it's a situation where this is last chance saloon, especially for the likes of Martial. I feel like Rashford will be given another chance just because of where he's come from, but especially the likes of Martial. Ahmad's still early in his Man United career, so he may be given a chance or two.
Doesn't he deserve a goal? Because someone has to fill Mason Voldemort's position. Like, someone's got to play, and I don't see us buying a new young up and cut. Like, we still have to replace, because we're replacing Cavani. People have forgotten we actually do need to replace Greenwood.
Yeah. In terms of Ahmad, we put a lot of money into him at such an early stage of his career, where we don't really know what we're gonna get from him. We've had, a couple nice moments, and then he's gone out on loan at Rangers and done his thing here and there. But we don't really know what we're going to get from the likes of Ahmad. And it's almost weird because we're speaking about Martial and Rashford. We should know what we're going to get from them. Yeah. But just like most of the team, we don't either. So we're going into this situation with Ten Hag, whether we get some signings in the summer, I'm sure we will, but we have to keep on, we have to keep on watching there. But with most of this team, it's almost like thin ice. All of these guys walking on thin ice, slip and sliding, and they're gonna have to bring their A games. Otherwise, well, what should be, if Manchester United are making changes, if they don't show up, if they don't show the effort, if they don't show the individual development and the team development, then they should be in a lot of trouble. But we have to stay wary of this board, because even though there are changes being made, that doesn't mean we can trust them. These changes should be.
I'm going to ask you, what's your percentage of belief in this new system, this new, like, if like 100% you're backing it and you believe that we're totally different now, where are you at if you was going to give a percentage?
I'd probably say 40% at most.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll see. Wow.
Because
40% is proper low,
The reason why I say that is because we've got the people at the top leading it, the Glazers, and you've still got board members who have been a part of previous regimes, and those regimes have been nothing but failure. So until those new guys that are in the likes of Murto, Fletcher, the new guy, Andy O'Boyle, I believe his name, and you came in the other day, these guys need to be proving themselves on a consistent basis, year in, year out, season in, season out, week in, week out, monthly, yearly.
You know what's mad about this? I want to get into this Andy O'Boyle thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he says he's been working for Premier League about elite performance and stuff. Brother, there's no Premier League like side like that. Who's he training is what my thing is. What is he looking at? There's no like like on FIFA when you got a fantasy league, Premier League side that he's working on, bro. Who is he working with, bro? Everyone else does. What is the job at that elite performance that he's doing for the Premier League? You can't tell me he's getting and working on grassroots. What is that? I don't know his job. I hear that he's working for the Premier League. In what capacity? Where are those players? What is he doing, bro? If he's just the overarching guy in the Premier League, I'm still confused. I don't understand. So I know everyone's gassed about his Premier League job, but what's that job description look like?
That's where the confusion comes from, because he seems like, especially from reading the articles, that he's been involved in many different areas. So what is he going to pick up within the club? What parts of the club is he going to manage? Many questions.
It's nuts. That's my thing. I'm like, I just want to know what man was doing because I know you've been working for the Premier League, yeah. Doing what? And those are the questions. It's like now Fletcher's in. I want to see people's job descriptions. That's the new thing that I want to see. I want to define this person's role so I understand what he's doing. So I don't get upset. Even with Fletcher, with Andy O'Boyle, when I see if I see Fletcher on the touchline barking out orders, I need to understand why he's there. Is he there for a reason? Is this what we wanted? Is this part of the technical director remit? These are the things I need to see. I don't know if other fans want to see it, but they're talking about being more transparent. Show us. We need to know.
Now is the time, isn't it? Now is the time from before the season started. And still these guys, they speak vaguely. They don't want to give too much details. And that's why we have to keep our heads on these ownership. Because whatever happens on the pitch, they are the beginning of that. They are at the top of that, making things happen, employing these people in the board who then operate and make whatever happens on the pitch happen. So we have to keep our aim at the owners of the club first and foremost, and the board members, because they contribute to what goes on the pitch. They contribute to the culture within the club and the standards that should be winning and only winning, not second place, not top 4, none of that. Winning trophies.
Well, we gotta take it. I hear that winning trophy thing. We gotta take it easy because I don't want all these fans to now. I know, like, as the window builds up, all these fans are gonna start having mad expectations, which were not realistic yet. We have to be honest with ourselves and say we're far away from winning. Yes, within the Europa League, I expect to win a trophy like that, but expecting other things, we need to just calm ourselves down, because as a signings, and I'm speaking to myself, because if Frankie de Jong gets in and we sign like a Ruben Neves or something, I'm losing my mind. I will feel mad reckless. I want to tell you lot, it can be done, but I need to just remember, I've been here before, bro. This ain't your first time at the rodeo. You're with me, and that's for everyone. But
you know what, KG? That is why, in terms of Ten Hag, we can't be too hard on him in the first year or so.
Yeah.
And because of the owners, that's why I'm saying target it at them, because they've been here for the last how many years?
Yes.
They've contributed to managers year in, year out, failing, players coming in and out, not matching the system, not being the right player at the right time for Manchester United. So they are the number one problem on top of the board members who exist here.
Things, bro. Listen, bro, quickly plug yourself. Let people know let people know where they can find you, fam, because I know you're on YouTube doing your thing big as well. Let them know.
Thank you, KG, once again. And big up on the show. Expecting many, many more to come.
Come on, bro. But let people know where they can find you, fam. They don't know, bro.
CM22 ENT on YouTube, Twitch, all socials.
Let's go, man. I was gutted. I didn't see your twin at my show, but it is where it is, isn't it? Whoa, listen, we gotta put respect on this super chat, because this guy, like the prodigal son setting, Ralph showed up, he said, I'm out.
You are an absolute disgrace.
But he's back now. Put some respect. Parallel. we've had a we the relationship has been crazy. The relationship has been mad, fam. I even know Fabs right now is probably somewhere just smiling, thinking, my brother's back, fam. Hey, you listen. Listen, I guarantee now that Ralph is gone, players will start performing again. Just watch. Ragnik was awful right from when he came at the players in his first week. I said he would fail. Love and guidance. Listen, Parallel wanted Ragnik gone, you know. He did. He didn't want to say it because he was on his Gary Neville-ish vibes when he's like, I don't like to call for players' heads, but them players are snakes. Parallel, I have issues with that super chat. I have issues, bro. Because those players did to Ollie. I mean, no players did the same thing to Ollie. And let's be honest, Ollie had more. I mean, Ralph had more from a tactical knowledge. Ralph had more than players said, F this interim guy. Them players are snakes. I'm surprised that you're backing these players. The same players that made you lose your legend. It's very mad what's going on right now. But welcome home, fam. Listen. All right, let's go though. I'm gonna bring in Olan. Let me just quickly talk to this Chelsea fan because we got time for him still. OTC fam. You. Hey, are you scared yet? Are you scared of us yet?
Do you know what? I'm not liking these reports.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how scared are you of Man United yet?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say what in terms of whether you could take players off us. I'm gonna say a solid 6.
Really?
Yeah. Because if it was under Roman, I'll say yeah. No need to sweat. It's all cool, bro. He'll just say to do on, yeah. But under this new ownership, I don't know like how they would operate. And
you're talking about Chelsea's new ownership.
Exactly, yeah. And I don't know whether they'll be all of them would turn around and say, oh, do you know what? We might need to raise finances, we might need to do this, we might need to do that, and therefore we need to get rid of XYZ players because he spent a bag on the team. That's the one part. But I'm going to give it a couple of years to get where he's headed at, and whether he's.
I think there might be space in the top 4 because I don't think you're ever going to get somebody, bro. The gravy train is over. That's how I feel. The gravy train is ended. I know about these American owners. Arsenal know about these American owners. No one is buying players for the fun. You see how Roman Abramovich will just be like, what, son, you want Fernando Torres? Come on down. What, Lukaku? Come on down. Anyone, come on. That is over, bro. It's finished. But I need to ask you, Kante. There's been a lot of arguments about Kante. It's great getting from a Chelsea fan. Is Kante worth, how much are we saying? It's that 20 million. Is Kante worth 20 million? Man United, is that a good signing for Man United to try and do? We've been going back and forth. It would be great to hear from you.
What, yeah? We've been going back and forth in the Chelsea community on whether we should, on the role of Kante as a whole, whether we should keep him, whether we should use him as a bit part player. There's been a lot of a lot of disagreements in that sense. 20 million, I'd say it's fair because there's a few things that N'Golo Kante could bring to you. He brings a winning mentality, extremely hard work ethic. Like we're talking, even if he's playing whack, he would still put in 100%. What he does what he does in his position, there's not a lot of players that could do. And therefore, I think the thing is with Kante, he's got a year of good football underneath him before he starts declining a bit more. And this is the thing. I'm not too sure whether we should get rid of him. I preferred him to play, I don't know, Champions League football, like a few games here and there, like a specialist type of a player. He's like the wide bottle you pull out when you where you need to celebrate. It's like champagne. You don't just have it every day or like, you know, on Tuesday night.
Okay, but we actually need to use him like every day, like water,
Every
bro.
day.
We need him.
I'm telling you,
Is he not like we can put him in we can expect to start him every Saturday, every Sunday?
No way.
No
way. You can't start for a couple of reasons. Fitness wise, you're gonna run him to the ground. We've got a decent, you know, physio team, you know, on our side, and he gets injured, and we kind of make it works to an extent.
Yeah,
but at Man United, to be fair, any other club, I promise you, he'll be on that injury table with like. Is Phil Jones be at the season next? You know,
listen, we don't know what Phil Jones is doing.
I don't know. And then
but you're saying that we can't expect to start him like week in, week out. That's not realistic.
No way. It's not realistic. You have to use him here and there. And the amount of competitions you're in. If I was Man United, I'll bring and you wanted to bring a person like N'Golo Kante on, you would have to just play him in the Europa League and put all your eggs in that basket and try win that competition. Other than that,
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. You're not getting top four, playing week in, week out with N'Golo Kante starting in that team with the intensity that he plays. So for me, and also it's pointless.
20, no, not for 20. That doesn't sound like a steal now. That doesn't really sound like I'm getting value for money.
He'll win. The thing is, with N'Golo Kante, he'll get you to cup finals and win you trophies in terms of cup competitions. And you have to understand where do you guys want to be next season? What do you guys want to value and put your eggs into? If you guys want to win, you know, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, and you want to play those competitions and excel, N'Golo Kante is your guy. If you don't care about those trophies, you just want to go straight top four. He's not the person that you want to get. And to be fair, I see it as absolutely pointless because the reason why is a declining Kante. And look, who have you got in your midfield?
No one. You got Fred and bloody McTominay, fam.
Fred, the thing is with Fred, if you coach him to an extent and you have somebody sitting right there, a proper holding midfielder, it can, not McTominay, but it can work out to an extent. He can run and chase and try to intercept the ball with a bit more coaching and a little bit more improvement.
I'm done with them, man. Not in my midfield. Well, listen, Mason Mount ain't coming, bro. We're not trying to buy that guy.
All I'm saying is,
we don't even want him, bruv.
Do you know when you asked the Ajax fans, can we inquire about Timber? And they said he's not for sale.
Yeah,
Mason Mount's not for sale.
We don't want him, bro. We don't want him. How much is Mason Mount going to cost? 138 million, bruv. The English tax is going to be insane. We don't want that kid.
It's not the English tax. He's actually been.
Here we go. How much is he worth?
No, he's been our best player.
I hear that. How much is he worth?
Other than how much is he worth? It's tough because he's from the academy.
How much is he worth, bro?
If Jack Grealish is 100 mil, I'd say 110, 105 maybe. But the problem is we're about to get rid of Mourinho. This is what's Get
out of here. Get out of here, man.
Get that guy the hell out of here, bro. 100 for Mason Mount, bro. Nah. Nah, he's taking the piss.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're cheap.
No, not for Mount. Not for Head and Shoulders advert. Nah, he's taking the... Bro, I might need to sign into that mental health podcast. Me and OTC together, fam. How dare you look? You know when the mental health is laughing. 100 million for Mason Mount. Oh, God. OTC, that wasn't even me trying to be bad mind, fam. You had to go, bro. And we got previous because OTC cooks me, fam. And I didn't even go over that still, but he had to go, fam. That was crazy. Listen, he came in with the information, no? That was that someone said it's a ban. Oh my goodness. Brother-in-law. Nah, 100 million for Mason Mount. Whoa. I would never pay that. There's not a way in the world. You, Andy.
Yo, how you doing, KG?
I'm here, you're here. Listen, we need to get into it. Where are we gonna start?
I'm worried, fam. I got a topic. I'm really worried about next season.
Go on. Oh, sugar.
Like really worried because like Ten Hag is a Pep disciple, right?
Hold on 1 second. There's a little feedback that I don't like. Oh, it's definitely you. You know what you need to do?
What's up?
It's us.
Is it gone?
It's like a
it's probably my fan. Just give me a second.
Yeah. Wicked. He's gonna sort it out. Hopefully that's
all right. Is that better?
No, but it is what it is. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. You're worried. You're saying because he's a Pep disciple. I'm unsure where you're going with this because surely a disciple of Pep is going to be a good, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it is. But the reason why I'm worried is because he likes passing players. His team likes to pass. And if you watched Man United for last season or the season before that, we're terrible at passing, right? We got like 5 players in our starting 11 who couldn't pass a parcel, right? And we're talking about like McTominay, Fred, like Rashford, right? everyone's like struggling with their passing, right? Like Rashford couldn't pass it to a person standing right next to him. And my problem is like with Pep, for example, he came in and he looked at Joe Hart and he was like, you're out, right? I'm going to get a passing goalkeeper. If you look at it, if you were being really critical of De Gea, he's not great at passing, right? But he's not going to get that level of backing from, and I'm not saying we should get rid of De Gea. That's not what I'm trying to say.
I didn't even press the button. I was nowhere near it. I just looked up at you. I did look up at you like, where's this going?
I'm scared, fam. You kicked me out once.
No, I ain't gonna listen. I kicked out someone earlier because he said 100 million for Mason Mount.
No, he deserved to go. He deserved to go. He needs to
right
sell
now.
his
You said nothing bad. So you're saying you're worried for next season because of our passing. Our passing stats have not been so good so far. But this guy is bringing in Ajax spine. If you actually deep it, it could potentially be Timber, Frankie de Jong, and Donny. Donny's already here. He's already established. That's a beautiful spine, bro, with Ronaldo up front, leading the charge.
Yeah, but
it's just nice.
I agree with you. Look, I want to be optimistic, right? Like I think that's the kind of energy I brought before on the show as well. Like I'm totally for the optimism. The thing I'm worried about is like if you look at Ajax's team, everyone passes well. Like I think they do like 600-700 passes a game is the average for them, which is like Man City, Liverpool level, right? And we are nowhere near that. We're like 300, 400, somewhere around that. And we're not even used to keeping possession all the time. And let's not forget Bruno's Hollywood passes, right? So
Bruno is gonna go through it's gonna be mad for Bruno. It's gonna be
excited. I'm excited. He's gonna get coaching. Right, that's what he needs. To stop some of that, to cut some of that crap out. But the reason I'm worried is because I don't think the board's gonna back him enough to get those players in. Right, like yes, we want De Jong, we want Timber, Donny's gonna come back, and we're expecting great things. But it's an expectation, it's a hope. Like we need to really see it for a whole season, and I'm worried that like last time we passed was under Van Gaal, and that was like we passed to death. If you remember watching under him, and it's been 3 years of Mourinho, 3 years of Ollie in between. So how are we
I don't think there's a lot of Van Gaal players left in the spot though. I want to ask you this question because I hate what's been happening with Man United fans and trying to rewrite the Mourinho history. It's actually been pissing me off. I'm not going to lie to you. It's actually one of the most frustrating things to watch us do as fans. All of a sudden, Man United fans have tried to convince themselves that Mourinho was good for us. He wasn't. Everyone needs to remember he wasn't good for us. I get Europa League. I get that. But you have to understand what happened in the lead up to the Europa League. You have to remember Mourinho. Mourinho spat his toys out the, what do you call it, or through the bathwater out, yeah, because he couldn't get Maguire. We have to remember that. We have to remember Mourinho's attitude, yeah, on the day that first day of pre-season. First day when Klopp is handing out hugs, Mourinho saying, I can't do nothing, I can't win. And they spent money with Mourinho. Mourinho was given things. Mourinho told us about football heritage. Mourinho tried to praise another team. Mourinho praised Spurs and said he's got more work dogs in Spurs, went to Spurs and got sacked. I need people to remember this information. Mourinho spent his whole time in a hotel. Mourinho wasn't committed to Man United. People need to get out of their heads how they're looking at Mourinho. They have to. Because
and let's not forget, he was backed to the wall, right? Like, it wasn't like he didn't get backed. And I'll tell you something about Mourinho. He's a little bit like, you know, if your mom took you to Toys R Us or something, you didn't get the toy you wanted. You're like, no, I want any toy. Just give me anything, right? Because even if I don't get what I want something because I want you to spend money on it, right? And that's how Mourinho was. He didn't care about the club. Yeah, in fact, I'd give Ollie more credit. I'd give Ollie more credit than Mourinho because at least Ollie cared about the club in certain ways.
I don't know if I give Ollie more credit, or I don't know if I do that still.
I mean, he didn't sign the right players, but I'm just saying, like, Mourinho cared about himself more than anything else. And I feel
Mourinho was a joker. Yeah, Mourinho was a joker, and he went to Spurs and got sacked. You have to understand that. We didn't sack him at Spurs, you know. They sacked him. They decided that situation. Mourinho, I don't know what was going on in his mind, but the fact that people are getting gassed because he won the conference. If we brought home that conference trophy, people would cuss us. If we even lifted it in a way that it looks like over celebration and look at you. Look what it's come to. We could have won that and start crying as fans.
He's going to get sacked at Roma at some point because the players are going to get sick of him. And then he's going to go manage a club in the Russian league because that's his trajectory, right? He's going.
I call in right now. 1 second. He said, "Hello, Waffle fam. Big man, we want to hear from you. I will skip. You can skip the queue, fam. I'm not saying I love like Ollie. I don't think Ollie was better than Mourinho. I ain't saying that. I ain't getting that far. But I'm just saying Mourinho done some funny things at this club as well. So while people are trying to I remember Mourinho getting up against Liverpool, no striker, no nothing, bro. It's a recency
bias. It's a recency bias, man. Because it's been three more years, and Ragnik has also kind of shit the bed. Ollie shit the bed. So you kind of forget how shit it actually was under Mourinho. And I'll tell you what, actually, for the first time, we've probably signed a manager that's on the upwards trajectory.
Yes.
Right? Because everybody else had already been at their peak, right? Van Gaal was at his peak at Bayern Munich, Mourinho at his peak at two other clubs. And so, yeah,
he bottled it. He says he's at work. Yeah. I don't believe you, bruv. Listen, Andy, let me say bye to you, fam.
Take care.
Yeah, big up to yourself, bro. Who's going to be the most improved player next season?
Sancho.
I hear it. See you later, bruv. Listen. I'm here. Oh, I've been getting pissed off as I've been listening to people talk about Mourinho, yeah, and it's just been irritating me. Man, we have to understand, we actually gave Mourinho money, you know. We actually let him spend. Mourinho, Pogba, Zlatan, I swear it was by years. Delo's his. Man was he spent. I know he weren't mad spending, but bruv, chill out. Don't move as if you were given like total scraps, bro. Listen. He still got Zlatan though. It's not nothing, innit? He got Zlatan. That's what he got given. I just think it's mad how, like, I'm not having this Mourinho stuff. I'm not having it. Mourinho, what he treated, and he was moving mad with some of our players. The Herrera, bro, he was moving mad. He was moving mad. Listen. But anyone that thinks Ole is better than Mourinho is a crackhead. So, Andy, you need to chill, bro. I don't know what. Let me go and read the super chats. I don't usually get them, bruv. OTC. He's had enough. Mount is 23. Won Chelsea Champions League, got us to 4 finals. He got the highest goals and assists of any English midfielder in the league. If Grealish is 100 million, he's more. I'm not buying Grealish for 100 million though.
You are an absolute disgrace.
I hear you. I know Mount is a good player for you guys. And I think a lot of Chelsea fans were upset that he went in team of the season. I think that it was just kind of like, it was a bit nuts that he wasn't included, to be honest, you know, with what he done, but it is what it is. Let me see what else is going on. Bro, let me just bring the man. He's here. Look at this City fan, Abdallah. Why are you here, cuz? Let's try and... Should we give City some love? I hate City, bro. KG is a legend. USA, DC vibes, big up. Oh, sugar, I just hit my whole table. Should we give this City fan some... Let's do it. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, KG? It's a great day for me. I've passed all my modules. I'm into my final year of university.
Hey!
I hope you well. Bless up to the chat.
Come on.
I got imposter syndrome. I got anxiety and depression. I never thought I would get this far. I had to retake the second year, and do you know what? I've never been this, like, not arrogant. But
Yeah.
I put that confidence in myself.
Nah. Listen, congratulations for doing that. Listen, and imposter syndrome is just stupid. Throw that out. Like, you don't need that. You did it in it. You look back at the wins you had. This is a big win, fam. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for the congrats. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nah.
Honestly,
Seriously, that's big. That is big. Well done, man.
Maybe it's 1 year too late, but there's no rush to greatness, as the quote says.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. But listen.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Congratulations! Why you cooking the hell out of here? Is that bad mind? Is that reckless? Is that too much? Do I bring him back? What am I gonna? I'm happy for him and that, but bruv, I want to see a City fan that's in his City shirt, bruv. That feels bad, mind. If I look back at it, will my family be proud of what I just did? I don't know. Let me ask Brush. Brush is laughing. Oh no. Let me ask someone responsible. Brush is usually responsible. Brush, be responsible.
Bro, that was a violation.
I'm bringing back in it. I went too far.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back.
Hello, bro.
Oh, come on. I'm like, come on. Honestly.
I had to talk to Brush.
Come on. This is the thing. Don't you want it from, like, honestly, I want
No,
the best.
bro.
No,
God,
come on. I'm half Dutch.
I've
told you before. I'm half Dutch. Honestly.
All right, Richard, the floor is yours. Listen. I came back.
Honestly.
I came back, and I'm here, bro. The floor is yours. Get these takes off, bro. Literally, I'm gonna sit here and listen. Yes.
I'm the only Manchester City fan who might actually wish the best for Manchester United, and I know that's because I don't want to see Ten Hag fail, because that's just gonna ruin his credibility and his image at the end of the day, because I see him as the future Holland manager, Netherlands manager, in my opinion. Because there's the style of play that we play, I think he's suited in the not now or in like 5 years time, but if it goes well at United, I think he could be the Dutch man. I think
we're never, bro. If it goes well for Man United, we are never letting him go, fam. What are you talking about?
But are your ownership really willing to just
back this manager?
Like the next Sir Alex, like in terms of tenure, like
we would love it. We want a manager that's going to be here for the foreseeable. That's what we're trying to build.
I've heard a lot of this is the thing about Ten Hag. I don't know. You made a point. I heard on some of the clips, and I apologize for not watching a lot of the podcasts. I haven't had.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, fam.
I love you and Flexes and
Owen.
I know Owen. Yeah. I love your streams. I like your videos and stuff like that.
And obviously, Man City just don't have enough.
I like it. I don't like two other channels because they seem to. But I like you and Flex's channel. I really do. I'm not gonna say the names.
Don't say the names, bro. I don't want to get involved in that.
You know.
I don't know, cause
I'm just saying. You know the channels.
All right, cool. I ain't getting involved, cause.
But this is the thing. I heard some United fans say there's a hint of Ten Hag having hints of selling out, being a sellout or something like that. Because this is the thing. He doesn't have the support network and structure. Because I was quite surprised when Ragnik, aka Thor Ragnarok, aka Ragnarok, left, because I thought if you have him, because he's a footballing brain of building up clubs and stuff like that. So I find it very strange, and I disagree with the point of yours that he sacked him, because there's no type of manager who sacks someone who's above him. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. In my opinion.
So you think that? Do you think the club moved mad with getting rid of Ragnik?
Yes, I think he was your only, in terms of you coming back as quick as possible. He was your only hope, in my opinion, with all due respect.
Wow.
And if that slight chance, which I find very unlikely, that Ten Hag influenced sacking Ten Hag, then he's getting way too big for his boots and getting very arrogant, because he doesn't know what. I don't think he knows what control is, because he's lucky he had a support network of Van der Sar, Mark Overmars, who knew what they were doing. Because he was like a footballing director, but what club was it? It wasn't at the stature of Ajax.
So how nervous are you? I've been asking rival fans, how nervous are you?
I'm less nervous now that Ragnik has left, in my opinion.
All right. Well, listen. I can't waste too much time. I gotta make sure to give the Man United fans a chance. What I want to say to you though is, seriously, I was moving mad earlier. That is me. Congratulations.
I've had worse said to me. I had worse said to me. Honestly, bro,
but I don't want to be a total prick. But literally, congratulations, bro.
KG, I was bullied for 13 years. I know. I don't know.
I feel even worse.
It's nowhere near. It's nowhere near. This is nowhere near. This is banter, bro. This is like a tickle. This is like a tickle.
No. Not 13 years, bro. And I just came and nah. See, this is why I bring it back.
It's calm.
I feel like Will Smith when he slapped Chris Rock, bruv. I've gone too far, bruv.
That's nothing, bro. That's nothing.
That's a trouble. Nah, listen, bro. Big up, though. Congratulations.
Some blessings to your
Stay
family.
blessed, man.
Next, Owen, I hope the channel strives.
Thank you so much.
And bro, can I just give a suggestion to you and Flex? Can you make the Flex and KG show like audio form? Because I don't have the time. People been saying that. Podcast form. Honestly, I can save it. It's downloaded. I can listen to it wherever. Because I can't watch.
We need to do that. We need to do that.
If it's not much trouble, honestly, it would be great. Because
Wicked.
Podcasts are great. I don't know if you know Filthy Fellas.
We know them, bro. Big up all of them and them, bro. We'll do that. We'll make sure.
Be great if you do the Flex and KG show, or most of your shows,
just make it available as podcast. I'm not trying to get rid of you out of a bad way because of those 13 years. But I gotta say, see you later, bro. See you later. You don't want to cut him off after that, bro. Like, nah, don't want it. Oh man. This is why you shouldn't just do things for entertainment value. Man. 13 years. And here comes KG. Fucking hell, bro. Man, I gotta sit with my emotions. I need to repent. Do you know what's mad? I know I'll do it again. Hey, let's keep it moving. Jeff.
What up, man?
What's going on, my brother? Listen, Yeah, we move, fam. Talk to me. I said some stuff about Martial. I've done a keep or sell. I don't know if you watched all of that.
I haven't watched it yet, but I already know. I don't think we should keep Martial. I think with Rashford, if somebody gives us a bid high enough, bon voyage, brother.
Really?
With Ahmad, I think that he's young enough and impressionable enough to where Ten Hag can get him and mold him. He don't have the stink of all the previous years. And I need to see some more of these fancy names we bought. Facundo.
He needs to play, bro. Facundo, I need to see him, bro.
Where you at, bro? I don't even know where he's on loan at right now. So
no one knows where he's at, bro. But we want to know if he. I believe the money spent on Ahmad, he needs to play first team football next season, and we just need to decide if he's rubbish, bro. Sell him immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Sell him immediately.
Let
me read this one. Here you go. Is it possible we are too reckless? Nah, lol. Yeah.
Nah, but I think, like, honestly, I kind of want to. You addressed what I wanted to talk about with the Mourinho stuff, because I feel like everybody forgot how to Google and forgot like what those games were looking like at the end of Mourinho's tenure. I also think that he was a large reason why the dressing room was fractured, because he was treating people different kinds of ways for different reasons. We already had, I mean, even though people don't want to believe Pogba when he says stuff, Pogba did come out and say, Mourinho just flipped on me one day. I don't know what happened. Nothing really happened.
We know it. That's his management style. Remember, John Terry gave an interview and he was talking about, one day we need to talk about the Rio Ferdinand and Terry thing, but not today. That's a whole nother show. That's how we need to talk. But John Terry said sometimes he'd go into he'll see you in the morning and walk past you, not say nothing, just ice you.
Yeah.
Like no emotion, no nothing. And they'll be like, what's going on? Or he'll tell another player, he'll say another player's been saying this about you. Like he would do things to get all his players close to the line where they're just pissed and they're just total bastards on the pitch. That is his thing, right? But it didn't work with us.
Well, the reality is we don't have those kinds of players. Like the reality is different players are motivated by different things. You know, Pogba is a player who was motivated by love and adoration of the fans, which he didn't really get here. We can go back and forth about the fact of whether or not he earned it. I feel like a lot of parties are at fault for essentially the failure of this tenure of Paul Pogba. But the worry I have is I'm listening to people talk about this Frankie de Jong situation, and it sounds familiar. And if I'm Frankie de Jong, and I'm just talking about in terms of like, for 6 years, I've listened to people say about Pogba and anybody, if you don't want to be here, get out of the club. Nobody's bigger than Man United. Okay, well, if we believe that, why are we begging Frankie de Jong?
Bro,
we're changing our standards. We're making all these concessions. So do we want players who want to be here? Like, how important is that? As a fan base, we got to figure that out. How important is that?
So let me give you the pushback. Give you the pushback to this one.
Yeah.
We got to back this guy, bro. Like, purely because we don't have a footballer in our team that can do what he can do. Right now, we got McTominay hiding, not wanting to receive the ball. Fred receiving the ball and losing the ball. Yeah. We actually need a player that is we need the new start. We need the fresh. We want to give Ten Hag as much, you know when you want to make it like acclimatize this place for him and make him feel as comfortable as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to teach these guys a philosophy. He can't do it without key parts. He understands timber is a key part into how he wants to play. He also understands that player that's going to start and get the ball off the centre backs in De Jong is a key part. Now, before you blink, you close your eyes and his spine is in the team. He's actually got the heartbeat of the team is his. He can, let's say he can't fail because he can always fail.
But that's on paper. And when we looked at our team at the beginning of the season on paper, people were saying a lot of crazy stuff about what
I said all the crazy things, bro. I was the main guy, bro. But I'm not saying that he's gonna win it, but I'm saying that there's so many snakes in that dressing room. You need to get at least a few of your allies in there. You got to just plant them in there. And then at least they'll do it your way. Because then I can see one of those guys becoming the captain.
No, I feel all that. But I feel like, one, we've been saying we want players we don't have to beg. Two, when people have been talking about 80 million this, everybody's been like, whoa. We're only going to have 200. When the season ended, everybody was like, we need to be looking in the 30 to 50 range. And now we're begging this person to come in. That 80 million, that's like a, I don't know. That's
so you're
like
not doing it. So you're saying 70 million, you're not having it.
70 million and he wants to come? Yeah. He'll come
if he gets pushed. Remember, he said these are the quotes. He said, obviously, Barcelona's his dream, and no one's told him about anything about moving. That's where he's at. So he's like, I'm happy here. I don't want to go in here. I've always wanted to come to this club. If Barcelona force him out, what's he gonna do? Beg to stay where he can't beg to stay when they need him to go. So then it's what next?
If Barcelona's forcing him out, why are we paying 70 million?
It's still mad. But that's the funny thing.
Look, this is the thing. If you short on money, you got to give me crackhead prices. You can't come up with the sticker price. You know what I'm saying? You got to take a little bit off that. This is hot merchandise you're trying to move to. You got to give me crackhead prices, baby. Like I'm not taking.
Oh man, this is the best community in the world.
But you know what it is? It's $5 in the store. You sold it. I give it to me for $3. If you gonna charge me $5, I'll go in the store and get it. You know what I'm saying?
So how much? What's the crackhead price of De Jong?
Crackhead price is like 40% off, baby.
Oh no, I got De Jong. All right, bro. No.
Nah, but for real, I like De Jong as a player, and I don't want this to come across as me saying I don't want him.
I hear you. I think you're holding our foots to the fire and reminding us of things we said, because I remember I've said that. I said, look, I don't want to play that doesn't want to play for us. I also said I think we need to start looking at different types of signings that are like value for money. But then sometimes we do, when you say like there's objection to the rule when you see a player that you just know is quality, when you know what, he might be a difference maker in the way we can play going forward. And I think with big players, like with Pogba stepping out of the team, with players, with Pog's out, Matic out, we do need to have a midfielder in there. We do need some quality. And I know the Arsenal way was they just brought in a lot of young kids and people that lacked experience, and they couldn't get them over the line. They should have got a top four. They didn't get top four because experience was needed and they had none. So that's why I feel like sometimes in these moments, you put in that one player there with some inexperience and it can work. That's what I'm trying to do.
Also, just want to point out the reason our midfield is in shambles, Scott McTominay, brought up by Mourinho, Fred also bought by Mourinho. So for all the people who are romantic about the past.
And he didn't even know, this is what's mad about him. He didn't even know what he wanted to do with him, bruv. He bought Fred purely because Pep wanted him.
He brought McTominay up to teach Pogba a lesson, and he bought Fred because Pep wanted him. Two mistakes that we continuously seem to make as a club, and I feel a little bit better. I don't feel great about Ragnik not being there, but Ten Hag's in. I feel like that was the most important piece. At the end of the day, like, we'll see what we do in the season, but I hope the people who are working on transfers are not so locked into this De Jong situation that they're not scouting like some of these other leagues, like the German league and the Italian league, for some quality midfielders who maybe they're not flashy, maybe they're not the biggest names, but it sounds like what we're going to need is people who are going to come in and do the work. And I feel like if you bring in some young and hungry people, let's bring up Garner, see what he's working with. I've been hearing the name a lot, but I'm in America, so I can't watch him. He ain't playing in no league that's playing over here. So I just want to see, but I do want, like, my mentality this season is kind of looking at the fans and saying, like, how much are we shifting? Because, you know, that unconditional support from the fans, that's a jab. That's a jab from PogGone on the way out. and we deserve it as a fan base. We deserve that jab.
Yeah, it wasn't unconditional, fam. Bare conditions. Listen, my brother, thank you so much. I like you. What do you call it? I've been following you on Insta still. I like the stories, bro. I like how. I mean, yeah. We'll chat anyway. I love what you're doing on Instagram.
Can I plug my
plug it, bro?
Yeah, we got so me and my homeboys here in Atlanta, we got a YouTube channel where we just review geek stuff like some anime, movies, Marvel, Star Wars.
Are you watching Shaman King?
Huh?
Are you watching Shaman King?
I'm not the anime person. We got other people on the channel. I'm more Marvel, Star Wars, Star Trek.
Star Wars, though. You on it?
I'm on it. I'm watching.
It's a shame what they're doing with Reva still, man. It's a shame what they. It's a shame what they're doing.
Let me say something. Star Wars fans, y'all are ass backwards, man. Y'all don't understand what Star Wars is really about. Y'all don't understand the spirit behind the franchise. Every time a black person shows up in the franchise, y'all humming and hawing. Just because y'all don't want to see us in the future shooting laser guns and using lightsabers, too bad. We're there. We on the dark side. We on the Jedi side. We in the rebellion. We everywhere in Star Wars, fam. So get over it. Find a new franchise to go support and keep that racist bullshit somewhere else. All right? Y'all done it 3 times. Y'all did it with Finn. Y'all did it with the Asian girl when they brought her in. Now y'all doing it with the black woman, and people are fucking tired of it. Y'all making Obi-Wan have to make these videos in his car talking about y'all not real Star Wars fans and we support her. He got better stuff to do. He need to be saving the galaxy instead of dunking on race. Go put your head in a hole filled with water and keep it there. Never mind.
All right, we can big up yourself. Now rate that energy, bro. Bro, can you imagine being racist? Yeah, when there's aliens, bro. There's blue. No, there's literally proper different color thing. Like there's green people, blue people, there's people covered in hair, but the black person's upsetting. Nah. Not being treated as less in the galaxy. Nah. This is undiluted racism, fam. You have to understand how mad that is. There's mad colors up there, fam. Anyway, you lot are not here for that, fam. This guy forgot to plug his channel. Anyway, let's go. Hey, guy, I forgot to actually plug the channel. LOL, Grown the Geeks on YouTube. Hold on, I hope that's how you say it. Yeah. But that's it though. You lot know what to do. I can't even stay for long. I gotta do I gotta do the boxing podcast. Because hey, then great defeaters, boy. If you don't serve them on time, they actually punch you up, fam. JVM, let me go. This is the last one I'm talking to. JVM. I like your setup, bro. Your mic is micing, fam.
First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for your content, man. I've been watching your content for a long time. I'm originally from Portugal. I just want to say thank you for that.
Man, thank you so much, brother. Listen, the floor is yours. You're the last man. Talk to me, bro. What are you saying? Where do you want to go with this one? Let me say keep or sell, actually. You can tell me if you want to keep that person or get rid of them. McTominay.
McTominay. I think McTominay he's not good enough to start for the team, but the way he plays, I think he's good enough to be a rotational player. You need those players in your team.
So keep
him as a rotational bench player.
Fred,
I think for this season, we'll see what Ten Hag can do with him. I see Ten Hag, this manager, the way he brought in the likes of Ajax, the way he took them to the semi-finals. I think this guy's a great progressor. He really reminds me of the likes, I don't know if you watch the NBA, Mike D'Antoni, managers that can just get a play and max the most out of them.
Yeah.
I think you can keep Fred for a bit.
All right, Martial.
Martial needs to go. For example, regarding Bruno and Rashford, I think that the disrespect for those two has been incredible this season, and I really don't like it.
Really? Wow. Oh, man, we haven't got time, but you think Rash has really been disrespected this season?
I think so.
Explain.
For the past 2 seasons, Rashford has scored 20 goals back to back. Coming to this season, he got racially abused in the Euro finals. He comes in, he has a surgery in October. He doesn't start playing after October.
I got to push back. I know this guy used to be my guy, but I need to push back on this. He decided to get to take the operation when he did. He could have had an operation earlier. He went for England or wherever he went for vibes. He did go for vibes.
I hear that, but you have to factor that into the way he has played this season. So regarding that, I do think that the hate has been just too much towards Rashford. And regarding Bruno, just to get back to this Martial point, regarding Bruno.
No, but I still want to. Wait, we have to stay on this Rashford thing for a bit. We have to just stay here. Like,
I want to stay here.
We have to stay here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're being too fair? Because even you're being too fair to Rashford and unfair to Martial, because why are you giving, like, Martial hasn't got a chance for you, but Rashford gets a chance. I don't understand. So what's that about?
Well, my reasoning
they both have underwhelmed and they both had a terrible season.
For Rashford is, this has been the first time we've seen Rashford not take that next step, not progress, since he's coming to Man United. Again, the past 2 seasons, 40 goals. Martial last season, still with Oli. The season before that, he was our top scorer, and it was a season where Lukaku wasn't there and Martial came through. The season after, it was time for Martial to once again take that step forward, and he didn't. And there was really nothing wrong with Martial. He just didn't perform. You send him on loan to Sevilla, and even there, he isn't really doing anything special. With Rashford, again, you factor in the thing that he was injured, the whole thing with England, and this is the first time we've seen Rashford. You look at him and you're like, oh, come on, Rashford. This is not the type of player that you're meant to be. Like that famous ball where he didn't even run to it. I think that player like Rashford should be given a second chance, just to see. Because I think we've given Martial a lot of chances, and even that loan to Sevilla, I think, is the most time, because you're going to a different team. Now there's no more United business. Do your thing. Still didn't perform. So it's time to move on from Martial. And I think that, again, with Rashford, I think Ten Hag is going to be able to, bring the best of Rashford
I'm
again.
with you. I believe Rashford. I want to believe, this is just hope at this moment. I want to believe Rashford finds form next season. I want to believe the real Rashford returns and we get like a Rashford engaged and wanting to like die for the shirt. Like Rashford, we saw Rashford walking this season, bro. So we can't say, I'm not having it with anyone that says Rashford is unfairly criticized this season. I think the critique has been actually right. Like, I don't believe in him, like the Rash Bandicoot or whatever, or saying he's got a lack of football IQ. I don't believe in that. But I'm saying Rashford's application towards Man United was disgusting this season in many games. And I don't understand why he felt that he could behave like that.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not just to plug my channel, but I've made about
plug
2-3
it,
videos.
bro.
Oh, thank you.
Go on, man.
I've made 2-3 videos on Rashford, and that's also been my point. I don't know why he's behaved like that or played like that. It's not really a Rashford thing to play like that. But again, I just want to see, give him one more time. I don't think we should be looking to sell Rashford just yet. I don't think he's been that awful for this a stretch of time that you have to see. All big. The only 2 players I think that I've never had.
Someone's upset with you, bro. I'm just gonna bring him in, fam, because he's not happy. He's making faces. My brother Fabs is in the chat right now. I was gonna quickly end the thing. Bro, Fabs, you're making a lot of faces in the dunya, fam. You look upset about some of the takes that's coming. What's wrong, bro? Are you not having this Rashford stuff?
Well, I'm saying it's pretty much just like you said. You can't defend Rashford after the last 18 months is here. Maybe you can say some people probably go too far with the Trashford stuff and all that type of stuff, trying to insult somebody. But as far as the footballing is concerned, when you can't even put up the bare minimum as far as effort is concerned.
Let me bring in the man. Let me just end the show properly and have the man carry on.
Yeah, for me, I can't really make no excuses for him. When you see a man come on the pitch and he comes through the whole United Academy, he got his breakthrough because of people being injured and whatnot. He should understand this club thoroughly. And when he can't even show me effort, and you're coming off the bench, bro, for 20 minutes, you can't even just run around for me, even if it don't work out for you. I can't defend that at all, bro.
100%. Listen, Brush, you're in the spot as well. Thank you for helping me, bro. Brush, you're my conscience at times, fam.
Bro, you had me going as well there, man. Bro, I was laughing for a good minute.
No,
That was deep.
and big up, one more thing, big up for coming to see me as well. Hold on, we got another guy in here, Lord Nelson as well. Big up, Lord Nelson. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you believe that this is real change? I'm gonna start with you, Brush. Do you believe that the club is changing? We're trying to be better. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's something the fans can get behind and get excited about? Where you at?
So this is the thing, bro. I think a lot of us were excited initially, especially when we thought about, the idea of Paul Mitchell coming in, having Ralph in there as well in the mix. And now all of a sudden it's gone from that to this O'Boyle brother who's going to come in and be PA essentially to Murto. So there are changes happening, but I question whether it's the change that we need, because what I'm frightful of is that it's a case of musical chairs, in it. And I need the changes to be more than just cosmetic. You get where I'm coming from?
100%. Let me ask Lord Nelson. Lord Nelson, talk to me. What do you think? Do you think this change is real? Do you think Man United fans, it's time to get excited?
Yo, I think it's real, but we still have to watch out. It's just a show, right? We got to see what's going to happen in the next few weeks. First of all, then we can say change, because for now we're just seeing the players that are going to leave. JC, Pogba, Matic. Those are changes, real stuff happening. But what we need to see is the next stage. Who's coming?
What would tell you that there is significant change?
We're not buying players just for the manager, but for the team itself. Because if you remember, we've been complaining that we don't have a plan. We need a plan, and that is what we actually wanted to do before we got Ten Hag. So we need to go back to that and make sure we continue from where we wanted to be. During when Oli was still here, but I don't know if that will work. But that's what we really need, because imagine, for example, we buy De Jong, and we're buying him. Actually, we're doing it for Ten Hag, not for Manchester United. We wanted to buy some other players before. We should be looking at those players first of all. Ten Hag has not coached the team yet. He doesn't know which players will work. Maybe Ten Hag would like McTominay, for example. We don't know that yet. You understand?
So what you think, it should be more, this club should go in the more director of football, where the director of football identifies the players and then the manager just works with that, whatever play is given?
Exactly. That is what we've not tried this before, because we don't know how long Ten Hag will be there for. Yeah, change whatever. Ten Hag is good, but we don't know if he's going to be there in 2 months' time or in 2 years' time. So we shouldn't be buying players that's
KG.
Buy players that we want. If we want De Jong for the team, if De Jong will make us better, we should get him. But I don't actually think he's that good as people think has been talking about. Like, I don't see it. Like, he's good, but he's not that great. Like, he's not Xavi. He's not.
Let me let I don't know if JP or Brush, you wanted to respond to that.
I just wanted to say, man, Ten Hag had a lot of success at Ajax whilst working with Van der Sar and Overmars. So we need to provide him the right structure. It's not just on one thing or the other. We need everyone to work in unison and be on the same page.
So don't you think that's a bit random that we let Ralph go? That's the part that I scratch my head every single time and think to myself, if we were trying to build a philosophy that in terms of this is how Man United want to look, this is, Ralph said, and I know obviously it's hard to take what Ralph said because he didn't do his job right. He wasn't successful. So it's hard to listen to him, but he was saying the right things. And he was talking about we have to identify a way we want to play and look at getting those type of players in this team. So Man United need to say, what is their identity? How are we attacking, free-flowing team? Are we going through the wing? What are we trying to do? And just bring in those types of players every single time.
And this is the thing, bro. When Ralph came in, obviously, we can look back on it and say, yeah, we were underwhelmed with what he did tactically and on the pitch. But, that was never his forte. What he did was he came in and he exposed a lot of things that needed exposing.
Yeah, I actually think that Ralph got himself fired because he talked too much.
I think the truth was too much for some of these guys to handle,
No other.
Yeah, I think so as well. JVM, get involved. What are you saying?
Yeah, just a quick one. I think that for all of us, the most important thing right now is results. We've been hearing a lot for too long, but I do believe this will change because even the signings of just Sancho, Varane, those were the right signings, and the appointment of Ten Hag right now, it was the right thing. I do believe this will change, but for all of us, we need to see real things on the pitch. Real results.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gutted. I gotta go and record this boxing pod. I know Travis is probably calling me already. Listen, JVM, seriously, is that where to find you? Just JVM football, and that's all they have to do? All right, you lot know what to do. Go follow my brother JVM. Big up yourself, and come on, man. Portugal in the house, bro. Love that. Listen, Lord Nelson, big up yourself, bro. Stay blessed.
Yeah, thank you, KG.
Come on, man. Yo, Brush, big up for coming to my show, fam. You didn't need to be there, but you came and showed support, fam.
Listen, the show was sick. You were awesome. But we'll get into that next time I call in it.
Come on, fam.
And also, we need to touch on the quadruple.
Fucking pricks. Yo. Listen, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm on the road to 18,000, I believe. 18K, we're coming. I don't know what the likes are saying on this video, but if you're here, just like it. Like, subscribe, leave, come back. That's the energy, man. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Let me quickly just put some respect on the free seats. Here you go. Every manager, White House says, every manager since Alex Ferguson has failed. But MS think it's all to blame on Ralph, the interim manager that got no signings halfway into a dead season. Yo, Bren OL2 says, KG, drop a bomb for my birthday. Happy birthday, big man. Let me put some more respect on these free seats. United abroad, from an organization standpoint, too many cooks in the kitchen. I hear that. Let me see if I can read any more before I get out of here. There you go. Divas, there you go. No, it did not work like that. You need a manager to say he likes the player and he can work with them. Yeah, he's saying, listen, we don't want that kind of director telling them what players to get. Let the manager say it. It's mad. I understand that. I understand that point, though. I understand that viewpoint, because if you sack that manager, you have all these players that a possessional coach wants, and a man might say, yeah, I don't want to play that style. So bottom line is, we have to back this manager and keep him for as long as we can. People, look after yourself, stay blessed. Star Wars, go and watch it. And yeah, I'm out.